Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kionna Sharice, and today or yesterday when you're seeing this was my birthday. Is my birthday. It hasn't happened yet, but the plan is to post this either the day of my birthday or the day after. So yeah, okay, that was a bad intro, but whatever. So today I want to do like a little photo shoot at home, just something quick. I'm actually, the more I think about it, I'm just like, I'm being super extra because I just want to do like some close-up shots of something really nice. So right now I'm getting ready for it, and I wanted to like try to do a chit chat while I get ready. So this one is going to be a little different than normal because usually when I get ready I'm mostly talking about the products and things, but this time I want to attempt to just be able to talk, and I'm not really gonna show the products that much unless I can't help myself, because you know I can't. So of course, I think I say in many videos, don't mind the background because I'm in a rush, and when am I not? But I'm filming at my vanity today because I actually don't know what I want to use. I don't want to have to keep getting up, so I just wanted to film over here. But to give a little background, so my friend asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday. And I was like, I want to be a fairy. And that just came out my mouth. I don't even know why I said that. But then I got to thinking, okay, so what does that mean, right? So I started kind of making a list and looking up inspiration and kind of things and kind of pulling together like a kind of a light fairy version that I'm gonna attempt to pull off. So before I start doing any makeup, I'm going to see about this wig. I want to like cut it and make sure it looks good before I do my makeup because I don't want, shed hair on the face and all that. So let's see. What's really wild is for as much planning as I did to get this done, like I made my list, figured out what I needed, got it. I didn't actually like try most things on until today. Like the shirt I want to wear, I just tried that on. It's actually a little tight, but we're gonna work with it. This wig I haven't tried on. I want to do like an actual background and like tack some stuff up on the wall so I have a backdrop. Haven't tried. Why do I stress myself like this? Because my life could be in shambles very easily. So if I like this wig, I'll link it down below. But it comes with like a little bit of instructions, a weaving cap. I actually don't have a wig cap. I've just like been putting my bonnet on or leaving this on under my wigs. I've been wearing, well, my wig. I've been wearing one this past week a lot because I put some twists in my hair the last time I washed and I just haven't put it down. I've taken them out. So I'm gonna put it on the way the little instructions say to put it on. Not me messing up a nail right before the shoot. Okay, it's not that bad. All right, it's like a little tight because I think I have a big head, but it's definitely lighter and less hot than what I've been doing with my little bonnets. They put some makeup sponges in the bag. I don't know why. Okay, so the theme for this whole shoot, like I said, is fairy, and the way I'm approaching it this time around is very much pink, like pastel pink. Think cotton candy, that vibe, which is not my usual everyday, but I've been wanting a pink wig for like a really long time. I'm trying to talk and actually do at the same time, but I've been wanting one for like at least a month or so. So I've been following I'll just insert a picture of her here. Kionna, it's that Suin here girl. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but she has a pink wig, and I've just been like, I want to live my best life too. And then I actually was gonna like do a little surprise and cut my hair off and dye it pink for my birthday, but the stylist I did like a consultation with basically told me no. Well, not no to the cut, but she said she wouldn't color my hair without having like dealt with it a few times, which I didn't want to hear, but I mean, it makes sense. Shake the fuzzies out before she's on my head. I don't want to mess it up too much, but don't want it too perfect looking. Okay. There are no combs in here. Just I guess that's a wig strap. I'm not like well versed in wigs. I just kind of throw them on. Oh, also having a shirt from Adorned by Chit. I don't have a bra on, so I just want to lightly, that's enough. It says Usagi taught me, so Usagi from Sailor Moon. But is this right in the middle? I'm looking in my vanity mirror over here, and I think the front is supposed to be down actually further. No, this is oh gosh. Why do I do this? But okay, let's just think, what do we not like about it? Definitely the bangs need to be cut. Where are my scissors? I will say I do really like the color. Let me just start. Okay, we see the face. Oh, wow. Even that just makes it a little better. We're just gonna... Yeah, let's break up these curls. So I'm seeing this here. This is definitely, just gotta make sure that stays. Oh man, I can the wig is not big enough for my head, I think. It's still giving, I don't know, I almost want to say clown. All right, I'm gonna stop here just for right now. Okay, I brought you guys in a little bit closer. I'm probably gonna be looking down here at this mirror, so I'm sorry about that if it looks like I'm not looking at you, but I can't look in the camera. Well, except for once I get to maybe foundation, you know, the face, but you know, we start with eyeshadow first. Well, we start with eyebrows first. But like I said, I'm gonna try not to talk about the makeup. So I actually should have prepped and prepared some topics for today. My skin, I have not been taking care of my skin, honestly, and it's letting me know. Like, this is here, this is here, this is... I've not been taking care of it. It's my fault, but we're just gonna have to get it together by the actual birthday. It sounds like someone is bumping some music, and I'm hoping the camera isn't picking that up. But anyway, speaking of birthdays, yes, I am turning 28. Big old 28. And I don't know. I actually don't feel a way about it. I feel like actually excited for my birthday this year, so a lot of times what happens with me is, not even just with my birthday, but with like a lot of things I want to do, I will be super excited, buy my ticket, buy whatever I need, prep for it, and then maybe like 2 days before something, I'll just start talking myself out of it and just be like, I don't know, I don't really want to go, I don't need to go, I'll just stay home, it'll be fine if I stay home, and I'll just suddenly become disinterested, and I really don't even know what that's about. But so far this year for my birthday, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna celebrate myself no matter what. This, like, even if I just do something slight, we're just gonna acknowledge it. Yeah, so I got myself actually I got a cake, and I got first, the cake is like it's like a cookie dough cake. It's from the shop called Bake Shop in Arlington, VA, if you're familiar with the DMV area. And at first I was looking at like more cuter cakes and stuff, but then I was just like, chill, because it's quite possible I'm going to be the only one eating it. So it's really all just for me. So I was like, you know what, chill. And also I was just looking at this like 2 weeks before, so a lot of people were booking up, and I don't like to drive. So I live in Virginia, and I rarely make it over to Maryland side, because I don't know, once that GPS goes from like 29 to 30 minutes, that's a dub for me. I can't do it. So that canceled out like a lot of people for me. And I found one person, but I just didn't really like the way the email communication was going. Like when I'm getting a service, I don't want to feel like I'm bothering you. You know what I mean? And I felt like I was inconveniencing them by like trying to get a quote. And I was gonna just go with them anyway. But then that's when I was just like, I did a little poll on my Instagram of what I should do. And most people just said, get the cheaper cake. That, well, at least for one, I know it's gonna be good because I've had the cupcake version, and this is gonna be, it's extreme cookie dough. I don't know if I said that. So it's like cookie dough flavored cake, cookie dough icing, and cookies on top. It's really good. And I'm super into like chocolate chip this year. For whatever reason, I was always a sugar cookie girl, but I've just been super into chocolate chip. So it's basically that. And they offer like a small 6-inch cake, so that'll be good. And I also ordered like a little treat arrangement from this girl I found on Instagram. I just gave her like an inspiration picture and asked her to like do it for me because I just wanted to have some surprise, so she agreed to that. So looking forward to that. Now I'm trying to think of the eyes, because like I said, I want it to be really ethereal, glitter for sure, shimmer, all that, very pink. And I have a few palettes to choose from, because I was thinking about my Kionna palette like all day, but then I forgot about this Pat McGrath palette that has a pretty pink too, which I think I might go with the Pat McGrath because that's more like a brighter pink. And I definitely need some of these shimmers from one or both of my Rico Nasty palettes. Actually, the Rico Nasty look I did when I reviewed the collection is still one of my favorite eyeshadow looks. Like I go back to those pictures kind of a lot. Well, like if I'm just like, oh, I need to submit a picture for something, it's quite possible it'll be one of those. I just really love that look. I love these palettes. Let me, okay, so I'm thinking pink in the crease and then just a few glitter moments. So actually I'm gonna swatch these kind of on my hand just to make sure what it's gonna show up as. That's pretty. That is pretty. I don't want to go too gold, but I do want to have maybe a smidge in there. Okay, so I think I have a plan of attack. I did actually want to try to do, I've been watching Nikki tutorials a little bit more lately, and I wanted to try one of her, the way she does her eyeshadow. I don't know if she does it like that all the time, but I've seen it at least a couple times. But I can't be risking it all, even though what I'm doing is kind of like a light risk because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. And I'm currently sitting here. I got palette here, and a palette sitting on my thigh. Yes, okay. So let's go back to trying to talk at the same time as doing. So I talked about kind of what I'm planning for as far as my birthday. I just wanted, like I said, I wanted cute stuff. We're actually, me and a friend are going to go to this place in Old Town that I've been wanting to try, literally just because it's cute, and gets like some cute desserts and stuff, and just, you know, support the small business. But as far as turning, like I said, 28, it really has like no significance to me, because I do remember when I turned 26, I was like having a meltdown. I was just like, I am old, I have not accomplished things, and like I was like, you know, I could understand, how do I say, like I just only felt this about myself. Like if someone else is in the same position and was telling me this about themselves, I would have been like, oh girl, you got plenty of time, what are you talking about, you're young, whatever. But just the fact that like I feel like I'm just a little slightly hard on myself. So I was definitely just like, you don't have a house yet, you don't have this yet, you're not there yet, and next thing you know, I'm gonna be 30, and I don't know, I'm really almost about to be 30 now, but I feel more chill. I feel like just over the past couple years, I've just kind of grown up. A lot has happened, and I just feel like I've kind of, you know, just grown up in my own way. So now I just feel like one of the mottos I live by is, what do they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. And that's really true, because you can't be, a lot of things I just was worried about. I felt like I was supposed to have them just because that's like the societal norm. And then it was just like, do I really want them, right? Like, do I want a house? Because let me pivot. Okay. I have been like, I would want a condo, but I don't know if I want like a house, or maybe even a townhouse. But I don't know if y'all know, because I can't remember what I actually include in my videos, but that is fire. That looks so freaking good. Sorry, but I am like a horror movie connoisseur. Love them all. I've seen, like, I love watching them. This is my thing, right? So whenever I look at, I know modern style houses are like super popular right now and all that, and that ain't no problem. But when I look at them, all I see is the killer, okay? You got these big windows and you're just sitting on the side of the street, and all I see is like people could just walk up and look in your house, and I just, no entiendo. I don't, it's like, I don't want that. Even just with a regular house, I just think to myself, like, someone could really just walk in your house. And I mean, honestly, even a deadbolt, if someone wanted to get in there, they're going to get in there, you know, versus like, I mean, it's the same with an apartment. They at least gotta, I don't know, make it past the concierge or be looking for you. Like, I'm just one unit in like hundreds of units, versus it's like, oh, this house looks like this is the one I'm gonna pick today. I don't know. I just look at modern houses and I just see murder. So what colors? I'm feeling, I really like this blue. Let me show you. See that blue in the, well, the bottom row, my finger's pointing. I love that color, but I don't wanna like take away from the color story I'm trying to do. I feel like I just froze for a good 10 minutes trying to make a decision. So I think I am gonna use the blue, but I'm just gonna like do a little bit, just of something. Yeah, so I was talking about houses, and just other stuff like that. Like, I just had to kind of start thinking to myself, like, what is important to me and what do I just feel like I'm supposed to be doing, you know? So I do think there's nothing wrong with home ownership, but also, do I want to take care of a home? Because like, I feel like I'm supposed, I feel like, I don't know, this society, the way they treat like 20-year-olds is very weird, because on the one hand, you're supposed to be like, you're young, you're supposed to live life and experiment and make mistakes and all that, but also, why don't you have a house yet? Are you gonna have some kids soon? Why don't you have it together? What, are you not the CEO yet? And it's like, I just thought you said I could make mistakes. Hold on. So I don't know. As far as a house, I'm just like, that's a level of responsibility, because, you know, if something goes wrong, who you gonna call? Not maintenance. You gonna call yourself. No, I'm probably gonna call my grandpa, but still, you know, I might have to actually, so you could tell me what's wrong before I go find someone who's gonna fix it for me. I kind of want to switch to just using my finger, which is not the best. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, maybe a condo, then you have HOA. I just don't even feel like figuring these things out, because there's just a lot to life that, depending on just your situation, you're just kind of having to figure it out on your own. And I'm gonna take this purple has like blue reflex in it, so I feel like that might be nice to like lead into this. I really don't know where I left off, but basically it's just like deciding, you know, what do you really want? What's for you? What's important to you? And for me, my next thing, well, I don't even know if it's my next thing, but it's slightly on my radar, is probably a car. Because mine is relatively older. It's still running, but it usually needs, like, I've definitely put thousands into it over the past few years, but it's not worth thousands. So I said the next time it needs like a huge repair, I'm just not gonna do it. But that means I have to buy a car, which my first car was a gift, graduation gift from college. And it's just like, okay, so how do I do that? I don't want to turn this into like a rant ramble, but basically what I want to sum this up as is, you know, I've come to just figure out like what is important to me, what is my goals, and also just making more of like a concrete effort to like, okay, this is my goal. This is what I want to try to do it by. This is what I'm going to do to try to make it happen, that sort of thing. So I think that's enough about 28, turning 28. Like I said, I don't feel no way. I'm just excited to get glittered up and have my pink wig and have my cookie dough cake next week, and I'm pretty pleased. Yeah. Besides the fact that, you know, this year, I guess, okay, maybe my next topic will be, it's been 9 months of COVID pandemic / quarantine. And it's kind of hard to say how I feel about it, because I am the type of person, I just adjust. Like, I don't really address how I feel about certain things. I just like, this is life now, so that's just what we're gonna do. And like, that's just it. And that's kind of how I live with a lot of things. I'm just like, well, maybe like a month or a moment of panic, and then I'm like, all right, well, I guess this is what I have to do, and then that's just like it, which may not be. This is a different purple I'm applying, by the way, just kind of like leading into this one. But yeah, I'm just like, all right, because at first when everything started, like, I thought I was fine, because I wouldn't say I'm a loner, but I would say that like I'm okay being not around people like every day. So I was like, I'm fine. And then I was just, you know, I wasn't going anywhere, and I live alone, so I wasn't seeing anybody. At work, we were kind of sometimes doing like the virtual meetings and happy hours, and it did a little something for me, but that can be a little bit awkward sometimes too. All the Zooms, because it's just like, this is my own personality. I don't know when to talk. Honestly, I'll just be sitting there the whole time unless I feel like I'm having a, you know, a direct conversation. So I guess I just felt like super isolated, but I would just kind of tell myself like, well, this is just what you got to do, so get over it, basically. But I noticed, I guess I was like, I could tell how I felt in the way I was eating. So I was eating crazy. Definitely gained some why do I do that? A decent amount. And I know I was eating crazy because I was also, at some point, I was like, I'm gonna start working out. And I was working out hard. I want to say even some days, like, I have worked out twice in a day. So I was, oh, this is good lighting. I should be taking my pictures now. Damn. So, but it messed up this lighting, but it's good for this. Okay. Anyways. And I was like, I was working out crazy, but I was still like, every time I got on the scale, it would be up like another pound or whatever. So finally kind of clicked, like, I'm craving these foods because of something, you know, mental. So after a point in time, I feel like, I don't know, something just kind of clicked, and I just stopped having like the constant cravings for all the wild stuff and started kind of eating back normally. I stopped checking my weight for a while because I was getting like, I don't know, especially when I was working out, I was like, it's going up, I'm working out, I was stressed, so I had to stop bothering. And I haven't checked it probably in like a month or two now. I'm just going off of, sorry, my back. That's another thing, getting closer to 30, this back. I was just like, I'm just going off how my clothes fit pretty much. And I feel like they're getting better. I am gonna start, I fell off on the working out though. Like, I don't remember I don't know exactly what happened, but one day I just didn't do it, and then I never did it again, that's on par for me. Like, I cannot take more than a day off, or I will just take a while off, because I go through this cycle a lot where I'll get into working out like real heavy, and I'll do it for a few months, and then one day I just stop. So I've been thinking about it again for a while, but I just know that first week or two is gonna be a doozy, because of course I'm completely out of shape now, so I'm just nervous about that. I don't know. What do we think so far? I'm not trying to look like, you know, a clown, but I just wanted to be, colorful and whimsical. Okay, so I'm going to stop with the eyes for now, and I'll come back. It's been 40 minutes, dog, and I ain't even finished the eyes. See, I can't, maybe these ain't for me. So yeah, as far as I was feeling about the pandemic, I don't know. I guess I thought I adjusted, but then I adjusted for real, and then things lightly opened back up, and I have been out in the world, and I just really don't know. Like, I'm very good at just being like, well, this is what it is, and this is my new normal, and very much just like adjusting to things, even if I'm not like happy about it, or I don't know, like it's not something I want, but I will just adjust myself and be like, all right, well, this is what it is now, you know? I'm trying to do like a light, full glam, so I'm not actually color correct. I forgot to prime my face. Oh, I know I can't talk and do things. I guess the rest of it just won't be primed. At the end of the day, I am in a pretty lucky position as far as my job. We were already teleworking 2 days a week, so we just switched to full time like the weekend before everything happened. I got a text on like a Saturday saying we are working from home indefinitely, and at least also they've like, it feels like they're not even thinking of trying to make us come back, which is good, because there's always just like the worry of, all right, y'all could come back now. But with the type of job I do, it's honestly, at least for my role in my team, it can definitely be done at home. So yeah, I'm basically lucky that I had that, and I'm also lucky that, you know, I was able to afford a lot of delivery, because I really got into Instacart and anything else that basically, if I could have it delivered instead of leaving my house, I did that a lot, and I'm still doing it. Not as much, but just the fact that I have that ability, I'm lucky for that. So yes, I'm not exactly sure how I want to wrap up my thoughts on that topic, but basically I just feel like it's just kind of like, yeah, I'm existing. I don't really have anything. I'm here. Lucky to still be here, lucky to be alive, lucky to be healthy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wash like my whole arm when I'm done with this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, because I feel like I'm absolutely, do I do anything else underneath? Hold on. I don't think so. I feel like I'm absolutely all over the place. What I really wanted to, I guess that could be my next topic, is YouTube. So I've been on YouTube for, for what, 6 months. I think I took a screenshot of my first video I posted in July of this year. And overall, I feel like my channel it definitely hasn't blown up like at all. But I actually do, that wind sounds crazy, but I actually do like, I enjoy videos. I enjoy having a hobby. I enjoy that I feel like I have something I have to do, but it's like that medium. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if I just didn't do the video, no one's like, my life is not going to be over. But I feel like there's an internal push to make sure I'm on schedule with my videos, and I'm just thinking about it. And at least so far, I haven't really had any issues running out of ideas. So I think that's pretty good. But like I said, it definitely has not blown up. I've had a couple good videos, But I did notice, I just feel like I just have to get better and practice and like, you know, figure how to just have more quality, because I do feel like even for the videos that did hit, I didn't get like subscribers off of those. And so I'm just thinking like I'm supposed to powder underneath. That's what I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so I think commentary videos while doing makeup is probably gonna be out for me. But I do wanna, okay, back it up. Subscribers. I tried to think about like, well, why do I subscribe to people? And usually it's because I searched and found a video, I liked the video, then I'll go to their page and I'll see like, oh, they have other videos that I would like to watch. So the fact that they consistently make content that is at least something I would want to see makes me want to subscribe. And for me, it's just that simple, but I have to realize that whoever watches me, you know, they are not me. So they may not feel the same. So yes, I think part of the goal for next year is like, how do I entice people to want to hit subscribe after they've seen my video? So I don't know. I do feel like I definitely think my videos are better. Like I think whatever last video I posted is definitely better than the very first video I posted. I feel like I can say that, but they still could be more better. But I also just have to remind myself once again about comparison, because of course my videos are not going to be like, one of my favorites is Kionna. They're not going to be Kionna level. I don't have Kionna's editor. I'm not a full-time, I have a full-time job. This is just what I can squeeze in when I have time. And, you know, I just can't be comparing myself to someone who's been doing this for years. And this is like, oh, it's not her main focus anymore. I mean, she has Forever Mood, you know what I mean? People have other stuff going on. But generally, when you're an influencer, like that's your full-time job, like you're spending the day planning, filming, doing whatever. Like I actually watch Andrea Renee's vlogs a lot. They're good. I really like her channel. But she does a lot more insight into like, you know, she's spending her day, like this is a job. Like she's doing this all day. And for me, it's like, okay, if I can squeeze something in before the sun sets, but otherwise, this is usually just like my Saturday morning. And I might spend all of Sunday editing. Like this is my weekend, basically. I feel like I put on way more concealer than I ever have before. Oh God, okay. Yeah, so like I said, I just gotta keep my videos getting better and just, you know, trying to be able to read my audience and, you know, just trying to figure out what y'all want, because it's also, you know, learning. I can't just only do what I want. I gotta be able to do what people who are watching me wants, but that's like a fine line, because at the end of the day, I want to make things I want to make. That's what makes it fun. But if no one's watching it, then it's like, well, is that the strategy you want to take, sis? Because like I also see a lot that there's a lot of advice for new YouTubers that basically you need to niche down and just figure out like basically one thing. But that's not what I want to do. Like I want to do something like like I like Arnell Armand a lot, and her content is like, I watch her because I just like her. Like she makes a lot of big wig videos. I'm not making no wig, but I like watching her talk about it because I think she's got a nice personality. She's entertaining, you know. I'm just there to see her talk basically, and that's what I want to build. Like I want to build a tribe over here of people who just like me. Basically like me and have similar interests, and we can just vibe off of anything that I'm trying to talk about, which is gonna be, you know, makeup, skincare, fashion. But I also really want to start making anime videos, and I feel like I've been saying that for months, but I've just been like a little nervous about it. And I don't know why. one, I gotta figure out, you know, the format, because I watch a lot of anime videos and a lot of them, you know, they're really good. And so therefore, I'm just like, if I'm gonna jump onto the scene, I need to have something good. But I guess at the end of the day, it has to be something that's my brand, my style, what I bring to the table. You feel me? So I'm gonna set my under eye. I feel like this is looking pretty good. What do I want to set it with? I forgot I wanted to, well, that's fine. I bought a new concealer brush and I wanted to try it, but oh well. I guess I can definitely say one of the things I was worried about is, you know, I want to do some sort of commentary, some sort of talking about anime while I do my makeup. But the way I'm going off the rails right now, that's exactly like what I don't want. So I'm just gonna have to, I have a idea. I just need to just go on and do it. And if it's just not good, it's just not good. I'll try it again. But I don't even know what I was talking about. This is, oh my God, I'm so all over the place. But basically, yeah, YouTube, I feel like it's, as if you just look at straight up analytics, it's not going well. But if you look at how I enjoy spending my time, that's kind of going well. Like, at the end of the day, I do enjoy making this content, and I enjoy having something to do, and I enjoy planning out what I'm gonna do. And if I have to write like a light script, like it's like, it feels like work, but like in a good way, like I have something to do, which is, I think that's the definition of a hobby. Maybe I do wonder, I guess, if the world, you know, opens back up and I have to go to work, I don't know how that will affect things, because I don't know, just not even having to commute to work, not having to wake up early, not having to, and I usually went out after work, not every day, but a lot of days. Just trying to really powder this sucker down. So yeah, I guess we will cross that bridge when it comes to it, because I have thought just even anyways going down to one video a week. And part of the reason I haven't is just because I actually just have so many ideas. Like, as I'm filming this, I have 3 more videos to edit, and I have some other ideas. And I guess the other thing I would talk about is also just switching up my content, because do I want to use this? I feel like I've been doing a whole lot of hauls, and for the most part, they are things that I would have bought anyway, but a couple of things were just like, let me add a little more to my cart just for the channel, or certain things were just like new releases. I was like, I want to do that for the channel. So I'm not saying that I'm not gonna like do a haul again, but I definitely want to tone down the frequency like a lot. So that just means I just got to figure out other types of videos where I'm just, you know, using what I have and trying to get more talkative. But I think, as we have maybe learned today, I'm trying to do a little bronzer. This whole talking while doing makeup may not be my shtick, unless I've already like planned what I'm going to do and like laid out my products. That I might could handle that, but trying to think and talk about 2 different things is not in the cards for me. And so I was trying to think, do I even have another topic after this? I mean, I don't know. I do plan on making like a little reel for this look, but I just feel like I don't understand reels. Well, like how real engagement, because my first video is still the best video that ever. Which one? I always forget which one of these looks more pink, because one is more pink. I think I'll use mascara. I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, my very first reel. Ooh, that's a lot. I shouldn't have used this brush. But my first reel actually still gets likes and stuff, and it still has like the most views. Like that one has like close to 2,000 views, while the rest of mine are barely in the hundreds. It's kind of too much, but also, so it's like lightly discouraging because it's just like, oh, the rest of mine, they barely get anything compared to that first one. And I'm just like, it has to be something with the algorithm, because when I posted the first one, it's within the week that the Reels feature came out. So I feel like that has something to do with it. So I'm gonna post this one and see what happens. But I think I am done with the face, except for the eyes. Forgot about that. I want to line my waterline with Infinite Sand. I haven't decided if I want to attempt to put on lashes, but honestly, I've been doing this for so long already. That will add at least 20 minutes. Ooh, I can definitely say this was not the look I was going for, but I also don't even know what I was going for. I don't know. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this pink, like kind of around. Okay, and I'm gonna put a totally different shade on the bottom. I think that is gonna be the face look. I just need to do lips. Or I did kind of want to see what happens if I risk it all in the fourth quarter. This kind of shimmery shade, I kind of want to just do that. Yeah. And I forgot to tell y'all, I really also wanted to recreate this Pat McGrath look that I saw on her page, and I might actually do a video about it. But once again, it's like one of those, that's like a video I want to do, but is that a video someone's gonna watch? I feel like they would only watch it if, you know, they just like me and my channel. Of course, that's not something you're generally gonna be searching for, right? All right, so I think I'm gonna go put on the rest of the outfit off camera and then just finish this up with the lip. Yeah. Okay guys, I just checked the time and my life is in shambles, but I kinda, except for the fact that it's just too small, I'm feeling the whole vibe. Okay, let me get a close up. You see my earrings and matching necklace from Bisou, lovely. I don't know how to say it. I'll put it down below. Let me back this up. So I'm gonna try to get the whole view. So it's top. It's actually a swimsuit top, but I wanted something like off the shoulder because I really want just close-up shots, like basically right at the line up to my face is what I want. And I also got, hold on. My little stool is literally about to break. It's been breaking, but I feel like that turn I just did, I just feel like I twisted something in my back too. Oh my God. Anyways, I bought some wings. So I don't even know. I feel I'm stressed. Let me put on some pretty perfume. Oh, Mon Paris always does it for me. So I just gotta tack up my backdrop, which I no longer am sure what that's going to be. Oh, I don't know if I even talked about it because I have like some pink silk pillowcases and I was thinking about doing that. But I also have a blanket and I also thought about doing that. Or I don't know. I'm out of time. I'm supposed to be meeting someone and I actually need to change because I don't want to wear just this white top. And oh my God, I'm in shambles. Okay, so the finished looks will be posted on my Instagram on my birthday if everything turns out right. I didn't do a lip. What am I talking about? I don't even know what lip to do. Because I want to do a gloss, but I also want it to be, or do I just do a gloss? What in the crap? I'm thinking this gloss from Pat McGrath, but it's actually, that doesn't go. This gloss, but with a liner maybe this Bite Beauty lip. I'm just gonna come back in closer. Y'all saw the top. I don't know if my chair is gonna survive today. Okay, I like that. I just left my lips as like a natural liner and put that liner over my lips, and on top of it, I probably didn't even need that because this gloss is pretty opaque, but glitter. This is the confetti gloss, which Fenty never released full size, but it's got like pink and purple reflex in it. No, purple and blue. Ooh. Now that it's all together, wow, I really did that. It just took me like an hour and a half, but I'm really feeling oh my God, I feel like this is gonna be a really good shoot. I don't know if this video is even going up because it's a crapshoot. It's awful, but if it does, check me out on Instagram. I'll post the photos over there. I may post something over here I may like include something at the end of the video, but I'm just not sure yet. So regardless, if you want to keep in the loop, my Instagram is Kionna Sharice, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this chaos. Yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.